Okay, guess we're going in. I finished off a pizza last night and I am paying for it this morning. Holy shit. Heartburn is fun. You should have stayed down. You should have stayed down. Cool lighting in here. Bloody Mess is probably the best perk in the game.
Even after all these years, it still feels sacred.
Really? Feels like a dump to me, dude. Not sacred. But I'm a little biased, I suppose. Okay, not much up there. Let's go the other way. That's the way we came. There's a way downstairs. It's bricked up. Can't go that way. Ah, we're obviously at the railroad now.
This is one grim locale.
Yeah, they're clearly having a weird party down here. Alright, so that opens. You can spin this thing. Oh, yeah. Gotta spell out railroad, don't I?
It spins.
Ha!
So it starts with R?
Oh, wow.
There we go.
I'm impressed they scripted that. I truly am.
Stop right there.
Ooh, Claudia
You went
Christian.
through a lot of effort to to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions.
Okay.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Bastard.
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters, we're the synth's only friends. We're the Railroad. So answer my question.
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the Railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who
Sweet.
told you how to contact us?
I just heard a rumor about you guys, in Good Neighbor.
I see. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the Railroad.
You have the dumbest name
And
ever.
you are? Deacon, where have you been?
You're having a party. What gives with my invitation?
I need intel. Who is this?
Wow. Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal out there.
Do we know each other?
I didn't need to meet you to hear about you. You have made waves. You're the leader of the Minutemen. I hear you cleared out the castle. Everyone's
Hey,
talking
scapegoat.
about that.
So you're vouching for him?
Yes, trust me. He's someone we want on our side.
That changes things. So, stranger, why did you want to meet with us anyway?
My son, Sean, was kidnapped. I'm looking for help to find him.
Someone stole your boy? That's terrible. Do you know who did it? For your sake, I hope the Institute isn't involved.
Well, guess what? The Institute's involved.
Kellogg kidnapped him.
Well, you got your revenge. But that doesn't bring your son back. I'll have Deacon look into this. If anyone can find a lead on your boy, he can. If we're going to be dealing with you, I need to make sure we're on the same page. You know what a synth is, right?
I'm hanging out with one.
Yeah, I know all about them.
Good. The Institute treats synths as property, as tools.
Why does the Institute treat them that way?
They're playing God, tinkering with things they don't fully understand. From that lofty vantage, it's easy to deny their creation's very humanity.
Boy, she's gonna be disappointed when I pick the Institute.
That sounds like slavery.
Exactly. So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a synth?
Ask Nick!
Once, I pledged my life to protect my countrymen. I don't see this as any different.
Well said. We'll do what we can.
Well,
to
maybe
look
we'll
into
get
your
there
recent
this morning,
What
scapegoat.
the Institute has done to your family and others is what drives us. Normally, you're exactly the type of person we try and recruit. But right now, we don't have the time to train up a new agent. There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute. And in turn, we can help you. See Deacon for details. You're free to go.
Ooh, I'm free to go. I could lay waste to this whole place. Yay, we completed a quest. Alright. Deacon. Suppose I can put the weapon away.
Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor.
I already hate him.
Your leader was just being cautious.
We know we're all on the same team.
Exactly. Kind of killed our chance at a friendly first impression, though. But it's all good now. I vouched for you. Nobody got shot. Still, I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out to the Institute. Thanks.
So tell me, why did you vouch for me?
In our little outfit, it's my job to know things. And with everything you've done, it's clear you're capable. A dangerous enemy.
Yep.
And I'm betting a valuable ally.
Nope.
But why the trust? You can't be taking it all on faith.
I don't know if we can trust you, but I hope we can. We just survived a hell of a crisis, so we may just be a teeny-weeny bit desperate for new members.
Oh, great.
If everything was sunshine and bottle caps, we'd probably play a longer getting-to-know-you game, but we don't have that luxury.
Haha. One more.
Really? Is that all?
You just don't give up. All right, I have a short list of people I think would be a good fit for our family. You piqued my interest, so maybe I asked around. Did my homework. If you hadn't found us, there's a chance I would have found you instead. Thanks for saving me the trip. So Dez wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps out with the odd job here and there. What a waste.
Oh, right.
I'm
Ballistic
just gonna
Weave.
come out and say this. The railroad needs you.
You sure you need me? Desdemona didn't seem to care.
She's just thinking of the time and manpower it would take to train you. And if you were some hick from the burbs that didn't know your ass from a rocket launcher, she'd be right.
I like
But
rocket
I'm
launchers.
betting someone like you just needs a few pointers. And a target.
It's all the game engine can give, so yeah, why not?
You got my attention.
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us. You help me out, we turn a few heads, and then Dez invites you into the fold. Then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the railroad got your back.
What's the job?
So, up front, the only thing I'll say is that it's going to be a wild and dangerous ride, but probably nothing new for someone like you.
Sign me up then.
Perfecto. Let's meet up at the old freeway outside of Lexington. I'll fill you in once you get there.
Old highway. Alrighty. What other dialogue can we get out of this chick?
Desdemona.
Come here again if you need to meet us. We'll know you're coming.
What about you?
Hey.
You didn't see anything suspicious coming in, right?
Well, you know, just me, but, yeah, Ballistic Weave is like the best material in the game for, what is it? For armor, right? For cloth? This breaker is not functional. Well, what fun is that? Okay, so the Underground Railroad hangs out in the basement of this weird-ass church.
People have been down here.
It's kind of hard to miss me coming, though, with this giant suit of power armor and the bright, bright, bright headlight. Oh, nice. Well, that's cool, then. But yeah, we're going to go Institute at the end anyway, so that's going to piss off Nick and Piper, and of course that means destroying the railroad. Oh, bummer. Construction Protectron. Yeah. I mean, the worst you suffer is, like, I guess you get a little bit lost affinity with some of the companions, but nothing really major happens. Like, from what I've read, Piper just
need to get to Bunker Hill. After that, you'll never see me again.
what's going on?
Ain't gonna rat us out to the Institute. Don't come any closer, friend. This doesn't concern you.
Please, help! They're going to kill me!
Shut up!
Look, I'm sure we can work this out. No one has to die.
Fat chance. This synth has been watching us for weeks, knows everything about us. We let this thing go. How long before it comes back with its Institute buddies to put us down? Why the hell would we risk that?
You need to let him go. Think about it. If he meant to hurt you, wouldn't he have done it already?
I would never do that. You're my friends.
They got a point, Fred. He's had all the chances in the world to harm us. Maybe we should just let him go.
All right. But if I ever see you again, I'm putting one right between your eyes.
Oh my God. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Just get the hell out of here.
So have I just helped a synth?
You saved my life.
Well, that was fun.
He was our friend.
Well, why'd you run him off, you retard?
God, gonna be looking over my shoulder for the rest of my days now.
Hey,
How about you move along?
Well, geez, you're welcome, bitch. Well, you can get a companion to quit. It just takes a lot of effort. Like when I became overboss for Nuka World and started taking over settlements, that pissed off Preston. It pushed his affinity down to negative 110%, so he won't be my companion anymore. Unless I go kill all the raiders. There's homeboy.
Deacon? Is that you?
Like the disguise? It's Wastelander camo. This is my pile of garbage, asshole. Back off. Good, right? You're lucky I didn't do one of my face swaps, too.
You can change your face?
I put myself under the knife every year or two. New face, new body, you know, the full makeover. It keeps our enemies guessing.
I almost didn't recognize you.
That's the point. So, about the job. The railroad's only recently been using the old North Church. Our old base was underneath the Slocum's Joe. We had a pretty sweet setup until the Institute found us.
Your base was under a donut shop?
It's a lot better than it sounds. Well, it was.
Good boy.
It was blown to hell.
What happened?
Our HQ was strong, defensible. Heck, we thought it was secure. Inside a minute, the Institute troopers breached the doors and turned it into a shooting gallery.
Wah, wah.
The survivors didn't have time to grab anything. So we're getting something important we had to leave behind.
What exactly are we looking for?
I'll tell you when we get inside. I know that's a bum deal, but strategic ignorance has saved our organization more times than I can count. We got a tourist nearby. He or she has information on the base. So let's pump him for information before we dive in.
Pump?
For now, I'll take point. So I'm looking for rail signs. Symbols we use to send messages to each other. If you like that, we got signs and countersigns, dead drops, even a secret handshake. Alright, maybe the handshake never caught on. Anyway, the tourist should have a trail left for us.
Why do we need to follow this trail if we're going to the headquarters you already know about?
Here we go. Rail sign. The arrow in the center indicates a direction. So our tourist is up ahead. Let's keep going.
Deacon, why can't you walk faster? Need me to pick you up and drag you? Oh God, he doesn't even run to keep up.
Got another rail sign. Right there.
Oh, he can run. Just has to be adequately motivated.
And another. Probably close.
Escort missions. Ugh. Come on, dude.
See the plus in the center? That means there's an ally nearby, a tourist. You take point on the conversation. Look, no matter what he says, you just say, mine is in the shop. Trust me.
Hey,
Oh, thank God. You have a Geiger counter? You have a goddamn Geiger counter?
mine is in the shop.
Who the hell is he? HQ said they were sending one agent, not two.
Sorry, I'm new. He's just showing me the ropes.
All right. The wall is my witness. I thought I was dead.
Boy.
About goddamn time you headquarters bastards got here.
Tell me what's going on.
I signed on for some light recon, but that little Slocum's Joe of yours is crawling with goddamn chrome dome synth sons of bitches. The front's fortified to hell and back. They place mines all over the goddamn place.
I appreciate all you've done.
I hope it helps. I really do.
Good boy.
As soon as it's safe, I'm getting the hell out of here. So if you need anything else, better ask soon.
Eat some French fried potatoes.
Well, isn't Ricky just a ray of sunshine? You think he's telling me?
Hey, Fox. No.
Speaking of truth, why did you lie to Ricky?
My job in the railroad is intel. That job's easier if no one knows who I am. So, I lied. I do that. So you handled the talkie talk, and I got to watch from the sidelines. Go team us.
Oh, I hate him so much.
Why would Ricky lie?
People always got reasons to lie. The Institute could have turned him. Or, more likely, he's just seriously pissed off at us. Take your pick.
I do kind of get a sneaky vibe from him.
I think he's hiding something.
So you don't trust him. First rule in this business is never go against your gut. If he's lying, could be the front entrance is full of lollipops and rainbows. My guess is it's worse than he's letting on. So we're going in through the escape tunnel instead.
The donut shop has an escape?
What? Doesn't everyone have an escape tunnel? Seriously though, thank God for that tunnel. If it weren't for that, there wouldn't be any railroad left.
The tunnel has got to be easier than a frontal assault.
Easier, but no cakewalk. You lead us there, pal. I got you covered.
Get inside the escape tunnel. Well, I'm in power armor, dude. I can totally just drop from right here and I'm good, but I don't know about you guys. In fact, I'm gonna do it. Geronimo! Listen for the yelp and the scream. Ah, that's cheating. They teleported. Oh, guess I should have gone down. Ah, very well hidden. Clever.
We're in. The back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s. So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our good Dr. Carrington.
What can you tell me about the Gen 1s and 2s?
The synths didn't start off as nigh-perfect copies of human beings. The Institute had to work up to that level of hubris. Gen 1s and 2s were stepping stones along the way. The Railroad's not fully united on how we feel about them.
What's there to be divided about?
Everyone wants to liberate the Gen 3s, the human-looking synths. Some of the synths in the Railroad, like Glory, think we should help earlier models too. But Gen 1s are basically the same as, well, a Protectron. So the line gets muddy. Do we defend AI rights? Terminals? Hell, turrets? Anytime it gets brought up, fireworks. All the old arguments flare up. The upshot is Glory and some others won't run missions like this.
So they're lazy.
Who's Dr. Carrington?
All goes well, you'll meet him soon enough.
Let's find a prototype then.
Together with you, I like our odds. First step is to override the security lockdown.
I think we ought to talk.
Is something the matter? You sound upset.
What? Oh, no. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figured there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. I've gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd offer to balance the board. So, anything you want to know?
Terminals on it, I'm gonna feed it some passwords.
What do you remember about the Institute?
It's all pretty hazy from back then, but now and then I get glimpses. Life inside the Institute, they keep you isolated.
You have food,
Single
Cat.
test chamber was my whole world for years, and someone was always watching. Then one day you wake up on the other side, and that's it. They've cut you loose. Welcome to the brave new world, with such people in it.
What's with the outfit?
After I started the agency, it just seemed like the sort of thing a detective ought to wear. I got some old memories, pre-war. Faded to all heck of guys dressed like this, doing what I do.
Good boy.
Putting on the hat and trench coat, and I figured it'd let folks know I was serious about the whole thing. Clothes make the man and all that. Guess I felt they made me the man I wanted to be.
So who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. My memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a
Don't chew that.
bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
My cat was chewing on this little power cable thing for modular power supply in my PC.
Wait, the original Nick was from my time?
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended up out here, it was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell
Yeah,
soiree.
it does.
Local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. And it's something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. Probably head out.
Alright, homie. That's his 50% affinity talk.